favorite teaching moment is when I dismiss a class and I have this moment where I literally say in my head, I can't believe I get paid for this. And it's the same narrative from my first day of teaching, which was 14, 15 years ago. I remember very clearly after my first day of teaching, I walked out to the parking lot in my car and I literally said, I can't believe I just got paid for that. Mm-hmm. And I still have that feeling to this day.
And so we recognize that if you just let students sort of float around in that area of not really knowing if they can and not really even knowing if they what they want to do, if they can do it, then what happens is they float around for a little while and then they leave. But if you find a way to anchor them and to help them in those early stages, then you can keep them and retain them.
Classes are really small. You get a lot of one-on-one time with instructors and they really get to know you. I took a really long break. After I first came here, I got my associates in liberal arts and psychology, and then I took about a 5-year break, and I came back this year. And my advisor still had my file. She let me know throughout the years that she had kept it, and that whenever I was ready to come back, that she still had my information. And when I finally did come into her office to talk to her about enrolling again, she actually stood up and she gave me a hug and she said, I'm really glad you're coming back. And it's just a whole lot more personal, and just everybody's so much more involved than I thought it would be. I thought it'd be kind of just one in a crowd, and I really feel like people know me here, and this is a really good community.
I think as colleges may consider embarking on guided pathways, one thing that they'll experience is a lot of decisions they're going to have to make, a lot of choices, some tough discussions. And if they always keep on front and center what's in the best interest of the student, it's going to be the right decision for that institution. You have to keep the student front and center through the whole process.
This college right here was it was more of a calling, because I made up my mind that I'm tired of receiving certificates. I've been to Job Corps, and it's just certificate. Got a closet full of them. And I was like, well, you know what? I need a degree. I need something that's gonna stick. I need something. I need a career that I know that is going to sell, and keep me afloat.
My advisor, she's guided me like the whole way, and I'm not lying when I say I have like 1,000 questions, but she's gone out of her way to do so much for me. When something happened with the transcript, she went and talked to the board, and she was like, I'm gonna get the answer for you, and she did, and she emailed me, and everything came out clear. And so now I'm ready to graduate, and she's telling me like, congrats, like you're gonna be successful. And it's like, because of you.
I would just say, don't be afraid. That's kind of how I was when I started out, and I wouldn't take opportunities when they were given to me because I was worried that I would mess up or something terrible would happen. But the worst that can happen is nothing will happen, honestly. If you don't take that chance to get a new opportunity and experience, that's the worst thing that can happen to you. But don't give up. Specifically, if you know what you're in is what you want to do and you're enjoying it, no matter if you hit a struggle or a tough time with it, talk to your professors like they've been saying. Don't be afraid to ask questions, because if you don't ask questions, you don't learn, and you just get stuck in just messing up over and over and over like that. But and just communicate with people, and because one piece of advice I got was, you never know, you may be working with your fellow classmates in the future. So making those connections with the professors or faculty members involved in what you're doing, and other students especially, just having good communication, and just overall doing your best and making sure you stay motivated.